a very warm welcome to a brand new episode of Tech in You, your one-stop for all the latest from the world of technology. I am Richa Kapoor. We have a power-packed show for you, but first up, let's take a quick look at the headlines.
On the show this week, we had the Vision 3 Pro, the improved version of the Vision 3. We also take a look at the launches of the week. We also have a smartphone which has a dual selfie camera, the Mobiistar XQ Dual. And there's lots more only on Tech New.
After launching the Infocus Vision, the American company is now out with a new smartphone, Infocus Vision 3 Pro. So what is new about it and what are the details? We tell you all. Go ahead and take a look.
The Vision 3 Pro is a budget smartphone priced at Rs 10,999. Competing against the likes of Redmi Note 5, Asus Zenfone Max Pro and Honor 7X. Now talking about the design of the Vision 3 Pro, it feels a little heavy though the back panel is made up of plastic. The top and bottom bezels are a little thick on the front, making the 5.7-inch IPS display less immersive than it should be. It packs a resolution of 1440 pixel by 720 pixel, resulting in slightly inferior video playback and gaming experience. The colors on the screen looks bright, but the sunlight visibility is average. The Vision 3 Pro is compact, feels durable and easy to use single-handedly. Now talking about the performance and the software of the phone, the smartphone runs on Android 7.0 no good, with Smile UX on top, which is old-fashioned. You can feel the lag on Smile UX even when all you're doing is swiping through home screen. The Vision 3 Pro operates on MediaTek MT6750T octa-core chipset clocked at 1.5 GHz. The phone has 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of inbuilt storage, which can be expanded to 128 GB. The Infocus Vision 3 Pro is capable of tackling the day-to-day tasks pretty well and works smoothly while browsing. For security, the Vision 3 Pro has a back-facing fingerprint sensor and the front-facing Face ID. Both security tools works well. Now the biggest highlight of the phone is its 4000 mAh battery, as it runs a comfortable day and a half on regular usage. The Vision 3 Pro has a 13 megapixel camera for regular shots and 8 megapixel camera for your bokeh shots. The camera is slow to focus and takes a lot of blurry photos, while close-up and portrait shots looks crisp. Landscape shots lack the clarity and color reproduction. Selfie fan, the Infocus smartphone has a 13 megapixel front camera which can capture good looking selfies even in indoor condition. The beauty mode makes the image smooth but also blurs the edges. So to sum it up, the Vision 3 Pro is a decent device with a powerful battery and decent camera. However, a better processor and a latest OS could have added more value to the device and made it a tough competitor in the budget segment.
now it's time to take a look at all that's making headlines in the tech world. Go ahead and take a look.
Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus became the best-selling smartphone in the world according to Counterpoint's Market Pulse research, pushing the Apple's iPhone X to the third position, with the Samsung Galaxy S9 grabbing the second position. This was the first time Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus dethroned the Apple's iPhone X as the world's best-selling smartphone. However, the top 10 list was dominated by the Apple. 5 out of 10 entries were from Apple. Google wants to turn a regular Android phone into an artificial intelligence to help the blind. Lookout is a new app that uses image recognition and artificial intelligence to describe a scene through a phone's camera. Google announced the app at its annual I/O Developer Conference last month and is now testing the app and said it will be released later this year, starting on Pixel devices. The taxi giant Uber unveiled a special version of its application called Uber Lite in India earlier this week. The app would use the 5 megabytes of data, same as the amount of smartphone memory as just 3 selfies. Uber said the new app would help the riders with bad network connectivity or limited data plans by using a progress bar instead of a map to show how close the driver is. Ola, Uber's main rival in India, also unveiled the Lite version of its app that claims to use less than 1 megabyte of data on your smartphones. Uber Lite will initially work on all Android smartphones, which account for the vast majority of Indian market. Amazon's new Fire TV Cube turns Alexa into a remote to eliminate the dull or boring task of life. Amazon has made a streaming TV device with Alexa that can change the channel without using a remote. The company unveiled its newest TV streaming device, the Amazon Fire TV Cube, part Amazon Echo Smart Speaker, part Fire TV, and part remote control that you cannot lose in a sofa. The box is available for purchase starting 21st June.
Alexa, play number 3.
It's about the cover-up, Saul, and that's on Dar. He had the obligation to report not only the security breach, but also leaving
please.
agents on the ground after they had been
Stop it.
compromised.
Alexa, play the trailer.
Why's you looking at me like that, bro?
Apple conducted its developer conference WWDC in San Jose, California, where the company revealed its new versions of the iOS. The iOS 12 will be coming to all the devices that run on iOS 11. Now, unlike the last year, Apple has gone for lesser features and more stability with the iOS 12. However, that does not mean that we don't get any new features. Apple has come up with the second version of the ARKit in the iOS 12. Also, another interesting feature was introduced to FaceTime. Now, iOS users can have up to 32 people on a single video call. Apple also launched the new Mac OS and called it the Mac OS Mojave, along with many other features. Recently, WhatsApp came out with a list of devices which will stop supporting the messaging application. Now the company justifies this by saying that these devices running on certain operating systems cannot use the latest features of the instant messaging application. The operating systems that are listed by WhatsApp include Nokia's old Symbian operating system and Android's older systems, as well as iOS and BlackBerry's operating systems. Electronic Arts conducted the biggest gaming convention of the year, the E3 2018. During the event, a lot of notable games were announced, including the FIFA 19, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Battlefield 5, and Fallout 76.
The tech world is constantly buzzing with a lot of new launches. In our next segment, we tell you all. Go ahead and take a look.
Amid the forecast that the PC market in India is set for a decline in 2018 compared to the last year, Dell India has strengthened its portfolio. Built on a legacy of power, versatility and reliability, a big-time need of the day, Dell announced the launch of a new family of commercial desktops and all-in-ones or AIOs in India. Of the Dell's 33-year legacy, Optiplex has been around for 25 years, constantly evolving and creating immersive experiences for its users and in keeping with the new traditions. These Optiplex series are all about advances in smart design, productivity and sustainability, with the all-in-ones featuring 8th generation Intel processors. Some of the new computers that Dell want to sell you look really cool too. The new Dell portfolio includes Optiplex 7760 AIO, Optiplex 7460 AIO, Optiplex Tower small form factor and micro desktops, the Optiplex 7060 and 50 Tower, and Optiplex 3060. Optiplex 7760 AIO is a 27-inch Infinity Edge display device with optional glare-free 4K Ultra HD with HDR and high gamut RGB of Full HD IPS with touch display. It also offers next-generation discrete graphics and quad mic array with Waves Max technology and can give sound at distances up to 12 feet. Optiplex 7460 AIO comes with 23.8-inch Infinity Edge display, optimizing screen space with edge-to-edge Full HD IPS display technology and numerous port options. It also offers 2 TB hard disk drive, optional Intel Optane memory, dual storage and trade support. Optiplex Tower small form factor and micro desktops are packed with 8th generation Intel Core processors and up to 64 GB of DDR4 memory. The Optiplex XC3 available in the Tower and small form factor is an industrial grade desktop with enterprise class performance while offering an OEM ready design. The XC3 can operate in extreme temperatures and is resistant to shock and vibrations. It is also available with optional dust filters. The Optiplex 7060 and 5060 Tower, small form factor and micro desktops offer easy scalability and integration for any workspace. Also offering next generation AMD, integrated Intel HD, dual AMD Radeon and optional NVIDIA graphics. And Optiplex 3060 is a business desktop available in Tower, small form factor and micro form factors. This toolless design system offers up to 32 GB DDR4 memory. The refreshed Optiplex portfolio that includes industry-leading performance and best-in-class security in a budget-friendly package starts from 33,999 rupees and is customizable as per the configurations.
It's time now to slip into a short break, but stay with us as on the other side there's a lot more happening in the tech world that we want you to know. Welcome back after the break. You're watching Tech in You. Camera seems to be a defining feature in smartphones nowadays. That is what defines and changes one from the other. And if you are a selfie-obsessed person, then I must tell you, we've got a new phone for you all the way from Vietnam. Why don't you go ahead and take a look?
Mobiistar, a new smartphone company from Vietnam that's on a mission to fit themselves into the Indian smartphone market. The Mobiistar XQ Dual has a common design like any other budget phone, except for the fact that it's metal and can be considered durable. The XQ Dual is pitted against the likes of Redmi 5, Honor 7C and similarly priced smartphones. Exclusively available on Flipkart for Rs 7,999, the display has a 16:9 aspect ratio. The bezels aren't very pretty to look at, they are thick and occupy a lot of real estate at the top and bottom. The phone comes with a large 3000 mAh battery to support its 5.5-inch screen with an HD Plus display having a resolution of 1080 by 1920, which is good. The UI is customized and looks neat if compared to what we find on phones like Coolpad or even Honor for that matter. But it takes more than usual time for tasks like opening the gallery from the camera app, turning the Wi-Fi on or off, and launching the camera. It runs on Snapdragon 430, a chipset found on Redmi Note 4A, launched last year at Rs 5K. Coupled with 4GB of RAM and 32GB of internal storage. But surprisingly, the performance is smooth. There was no visible sluggishness or slowdown, and even switching between running apps was instant. It has Android Nougat out of the box, with no guarantee of getting the latest update. The dual front camera has 12 and 8 megapixel and a 13 megapixel rear camera. The rear camera is also not up to the standard. It captures blurry pictures until your hand is perfectly still. Low light performance is even more upsetting. But that's the case with most phones at this price point. The good thing is that it has a built-in fingerprint sensor as a primary security feature, which works just fine. The Indian market is extremely competitive. For Rs 1000 more, you can get the Realme One, which offers a 16 inches 18:9 display, better rear camera, similar hardware and the latest Android Oreo.
Did you know that Xiaomi not only makes smartphones and televisions but also those rice cookers, this electric bike, a robot, a pen, glasses and a whole lot of cool things? Well, if you didn't, then now you can experience them all at the Mi Home Experience Store in Delhi. This is Xiaomi's third experience store in India, the company's second largest market after China. The Mi Home Experience Store will display the company's entire lineup of products that are not necessarily available in the country. The Mi Home Experience Store will showcase the Mi Home Thermostat Electric Kettle, Mi Electric Scooter, Mi Rice Cooker, Mi Smart Scale, 9-Bot Mini, among other products, the company said. These are among Xiaomi's offering for smart homes and are designed for compatibility with Mi fans. In addition, the Mi water purifier effectively removes antibiotics, scale, bacteria and heavy metals and provides clean drinkable water. Other products on display at the Mi Home Experience Store include the Mi Home Thermostat Electric Kettle, which has a triple inmate electrical protection design that safeguards from electrical shocks and leakages. The Mi Vacuum Cleaner was also on the display, the smart cleaning device that uses 12 sensor to navigate through your home as it cleans. The Mi Home Experience Center in Delhi, housed over 2 floors, will also be home to health-based smart devices. Of late, Xiaomi has been expanding its retail footprint in India, where it has already opened 36 Mi Home Store already. The company aims to expand this number further during this year.
Well, this brings us to the end of another episode of Tech in You. We hope you enjoyed watching it as much we did while making it. You can get more details about technology onto our website, newsx.com. And do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Newsx Tech. Thanks a lot for watching. See you next week.